Okay, we're back, and it is 1 o'clock, May 23rd or something. We're going to get on the 101 freeway south in Arizona. Heading to Cabela's now. And here we go. I told you I'd take you on a highway trip. This thing does incredibly well on the highway. It just cruises along. Probably not the safest thing to be videotaping while I'm going down the highway, but well, what the heck. Move over into our first lane here, use our blinker. I'm just goofing around. We're doing, I don't know if you can see it, but 66 miles an hour. I'll just take you on up to like 70 or so. There's 70 mile an hour. We're just cruising along. You can see my hand, steady as an arrow. Truck goes steady down the street. Well, with the exception of the wind blowing me off the road, there's a big giant dirt devil coming. Just purring along at 70 mile an hour, and you can do this all day long. This thing just runs awesome. And the temperature right now on it, running 178. That's it. It has a huge radiator in it. I made sure that I overkilled the radiator because we're in Arizona. I wanted to make sure that when I'm off-roading that this thing cannot overheat. And it's also a diesel, so it runs cooler. So this thing just runs 178. It's got a 180 thermostat and it runs 178 all the time. Doesn't matter whether you're running in high temperatures of the day, which Arizona we get real high up to 118, 120, and this thing will run like 180, 182 at that temperature. Hey, there goes the cops. And anyway, this thing just runs right there. That doesn't go anywhere else. We're running 40 pounds of oil pressure right now. And the engine is in overdrive plus lockup torque converter. I'm doing 64 right now, and it's just purring along like, I don't know, maybe 1500 RPM. I don't have a tachometer on it, but I mean, from the sound of it, 1500 RPM. So, even with the lift kit on it and everything, you can see my hand is pretty much solid. I'm not floating or fighting it or having any problems. So, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to take you on a highway trip and show that it runs perfect on the highway too. I'll be getting off my exit here in a quarter of a mile. Cabela's and the big stadium are right over there. That's a big football stadium everybody likes to talk about. I think it's called something like ASU Stadium or something like that. And Cabela's is right next door to it, so we'll get off the off-ramp here. And I know my videos are long, but I want you guys to feel like you've driven this vehicle before and you know what you're buying, and that way you don't have to just buy something off some eBay pictures. And I am running the air conditioner right now. It says it's at 40.8. 40 degrees, almost 41 degrees. It's freezing my kneecap off. And right now I think it's 103 now that it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm just gonna go ahead, and we're only a block away and we're at the stoplight, so that's that Arizona State football stadium. if you guys are into football. I'm not real huge into it. You can kind of tell how I don't know this name of the place, but anyway, it's the new big Coliseum, and here we go. Like to hear that big diesel take off. And we're coming up on the stoplight, so I'll do another quick stop, show you this thing stops straight as an arrow on a dime. I'm gonna let go of the steering wheel and stop. No hands. Straight as an arrow. No hands. See that? So Cabela's is right there. So you guys are getting the full treatment. Like I say, all the gauges and everything work. The lighter plug works, obviously, because I'm charging the camera off of it. The heater, I have a brand new heater core for it. The heater works, but I haven't installed the heater core because I live in Arizona. You don't use them. So if you want to install that, I got a brand new one for it. So basically everything in this vehicle is new. And it drives like it. The air conditioning, just to let you know, like I say, it does work. I'm showing you that right now. And I just rebuilt that with the when I did the engine here and stuff in February. I rebuilt the air conditioning, and I put on all brand new pieces. Every single thing is brand new, with exception of the traditional faceplate and air directional, system in the car. But even on that, I put on new whatever you want to call it, a condenser in there. And so the only thing that's old is the thing that directs the air, that thing. Other than that, the whole entire air conditioning system is new. Let's go ahead and pop her in park here. And I don't know if you saw it, but I made the 4-wheel drive shifter is a connecting rod. And we'll shut her off. We'll pop the hood here. I'll set the camera up here for just a second, and I'll go out and I'll open the hood. I'll give you a quick look at that engine. Here we go. Shut the door. Yeah, quick look at the motor in there. It's a really nice diesel motor. I'll take some better pictures in the house. Now that's one thing I did do. I built this radiator shroud, but then when I put the new body mounts on it, it came up and it touched. So I just took this piece off, and it hasn't affected it a bit. If you want to build another radiator shroud, you could, but it's made zero difference. So show you the winch on it. Works perfectly. I'll even pop that out, and we'll oh gotta take the brake off. Hang on. Yeah, it's hard to do this one hand. Okay, pop it into neutral. That's neutral. We'll give it just a little bit of a pull it out there, and reach in, hit the button. Oh, still in neutral. There we go, it's in gear now. And there we are. Pop it back in neutral so I can hook it back where it belongs. Pop it back in gear and we'll give it a little snug. There it is. And we'll walk out to the side here. I got a broken foot, so I'm kind of a little slow. But there's your first look basically at the Scout. It's an awesome paint job. It's got rock skid guards under there that are just beefier than heck. I mean, they're 2x3 or 2x4 steel pipe 120 wall, and go directly to the frame. You got your heavy-duty front winch bumper with the 8,000 pound original winch that came on the vehicle. Got your 5-hole slot mags that just, I've gotten massive amount of compliments on how they look on this thing. I built the bumpers and everything. This tire cage, the bumper is also welded solid. If you want to drill and tap it for air fittings, I was planning on making it an air tank, but I haven't yet. But I used Heim joints to do the swivel action. So if the tire or the tank would start to settle down, you can turn the bolts right there and just adjust and bring it back up into adjustment. Let me unlock it here. Let's see if we can swing it out. There we go. And it swings out, clear out past the Scout. It does have a very extremely healthy tow hitch on it. Pull virtually anything you want. All the keys have just been replaced, so it's got one set of keys for it. They fit all the doors and everything. You get a full-size spare 5-gallon tank. You can see how the well, it's kind of hard to see. I'll do it this side and see. You can see how the tires kind of stick out from the vehicle. It's just a really nice truck. Anyway, I'm going to put the video camera away and I'm going to go into Cabela's. Shut the door and I'll let you see this side of the vehicle. Very excellent paint. I did it myself in the garage. I've been painting for years. I've done every single thing to this vehicle, including I built the exhaust for it. It's a big 3-inch exhaust, goes all the way out the back of the Scout here. You can see it down there. Goes all the way up. It's got a 36-inch muffler. You can kind of get an idea there. I'll go under the Scout later and show you all this. But just a really nice vehicle. So we'll talk to you in a little bit.